Hello, investors and traders. Welcome to our new segment for today's unusual option activity. This will be a series of videos where we'll cover some of the today's unusual options that were traded, that we traded, or we shared with our community in our Discord, as well as something to watch out for moving forward. So, with further ado, let's jump in. Before we get started, here's a quick disclaimer. This presentation is for educational purposes only, and it is not to be considered investment advice. So, our first one. This one worked really well. Some people made good money if they were able to catch the downside because of the AFRM blunder that happened with a tweet that was sent out before the earnings were out and was later deleted after the damage was already done, and the stock plunged as low as 30% intraday. And we saw some of these sweeps come in. And the one that I followed was the 80 puts around $7. I was not able to catch it at the same price. I was around about 10-ish. But was able to make good profit on these when this traded as low as high as $30 per contract and settled in at 21. So something to watch out for. But this was a great day if you were in a firm puts, regardless when you entered 30% move. You're somewhat guaranteed money to some extent. Moving on to the next one, we saw some of these puts for MRNA that came in and hit the tape for $1.60 out the money puts about 21 days out, and they kind of came in as unusual with a good chunk of premium attached to it, about 357K, and these were trading a volume above open interest, which really caught our eyes. And looking at the stock, we jumped in, not necessarily at $1.20. I think we got much lower in around 9-ish. And these traded as high as at 9-ish, and we're able to trim some around 10. And these traded closed at around 11. So something to watch out for. We closed most of it when it went in the money at $1.60 when the stock traded $160, and we were out of most of them. We're just holding one or two to see if the downside continues with the chaos we had in the market from the Fed comments. So another one to look out for is FUTU. This one had flow throughout the day, coming in chunks, all the way up to like when we noticed the ones when we came in around 3:35 p.m. But it had flow coming in throughout the day up to 1.2 million in premium total. A lot of contracts traded today. Once again, this was way above open interest. Just something to watch out for. The stock does have downside and has moved down quite a bit. These contracts on average will trade around 280. The close was at 282, so there's still time to enter these and keep an eye on them. So still a lot of time to about 30 days out. So this was one that we alerted 2 days ago and shared with our community and our Discord. And we saw this hit the tape. $1.14 strikes. This was when the stock was trading about at I think around 850 when these came in, and the next day the stock had already moved up because of this unusual activity, and has been forming support for a while around this 850 mark. and we were able to take some profits the next day. And now we'll be watching this again to see, hey, if it sticks around at 850, if it goes a little lower, we might try to enter a little later. The good thing about these is you have a lot of time on these. These expire on 7/15/2022, so a lot of time towards expiration. One thing we'll keep an eye on is the open interest to see whoever made these trades, are they still in, or are they selling out of it? So something to watch out for. And here you go. Here's the stock. So this is the 850 level that I was talking about. It moved up nicely, following the flow, and as well as it gave all of that back because of the Fed comments that we're going to jump into next, which kind of took the whole market down with it. Seems to be holding well in the after hours, so we'll see how these open up tomorrow. Another one, we saw a lot of flow on the Qs, specifically on the 350 out the money puts, about 14 to 15 days out. Some were even buying further out with a similar strike, the 350s and the 355s. A lot of bearish flow on this. Most of it was because of the comments of Fed's James Bullard about increasing the interest rate much faster with half a point or even up to one full basis point hike, which is much larger than what the market had anticipated or has priced in. I think the market had it priced in about 25 basis points. So this is almost double to even 4 times, and moving really fast. So something to keep in close out for. A lot of volatility ahead as this kind of spills over. So a lot of time on these, 350, quite a ways to go, and something to watch out for on these contracts, or more flow that might come in for QQQ. Similarly, we saw flow coming in on IWM. This was out the money. We actually saw some flow that was pretty hefty, that was in the money as well. And any indexes, SPY, QQQ, or IWM, any put sides, if you had took it around the midday when the Bullard comments came out, we saw a lot of put flow, or I would call it like a put Mageddon, just like puts after puts after puts, not just on indexes, but on a lot of tickers. So something to keep in mind and be careful trading as this plays out. And that brings us to our self-promotion of our app. So we are marketaction.live. We are unusual options activity app where we can see what the big guys are trading, where the money is being, where the bets are being made, and where the money is being put towards on the call side or the put side. If somebody's being bullish on a ticker or bearish on a ticker, and that's how we like to trade and kind of follow what we call the smart money, which is the hedge funds and the big trading guys or insiders who may or may not have information. So people who know what the stock's going to do before it's going to do it. So it's good to have an insight on this, and that's why we built this app to help you detect those type of trades and follow them if you deem so. So please check us out. We do have a 7-day free trial, which you can cancel anytime before you get charged for subscription. So feel free to check us out. And once again, thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please click subscribe below and turn on notifications to be alerted as we'll create more of these videos. So YouTube will send you a notification on when they're being posted to kind of keep you up to date on what's going on in terms of market action. If you're watching us on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, or any other social media, feel free to comment, share with your fellow traders, and let us know any feedback that you may have to kind of improve this and make it better. Thank you for tuning in, and catch you in the next video. Until then, take care and trade responsibility. See a lot of volatility ahead.